Hi there, it's Phil again with some more badly written news. What are we going to do? We're going to improve your maths and English skills. We're going to teach you how to learn and where to learn, some great sites and videos to watch, and we're going to look at some current affairs. So today's theme is about video. Video is everywhere, and the king of video, or the queen of video, if you want to call it that, is YouTube. So I'm going to ask you 4 questions now. What I want you to do, if you've got a chance, is get a pen and paper. I'll ask you the questions. I'll give you a very brief pause, 5 seconds, 10 seconds max, and then I'll give you the answers. Because if we're going to talk about videos, we need to think about how important they are and who watches them and so on. So there are about 7.8 billion people in the world. How many of those people have access to YouTube? So of the 7.8 billion people, how many have access to YouTube? On any given day, on one day, how many videos are watched? Okay, remember, people are going to watch multiple videos. And in every minute of the day, how many hours of video are uploaded? Okay, so you've got 3 questions there. And the final question is, there is a very prestigious educational site that also posts videos on YouTube. What is the name of that site? So how many people access YouTube? How many videos are watched on a given day? How many hours are uploaded in 1 minute? And what is the prestigious website that puts its videos on YouTube? And then you go off to that site. So there's 4 questions and you've got 10 seconds. So you might want to pause now. And here's my pause thing. Okay, the answers. There are 2 billion people who've got access to YouTube. That's enormous. 1 billion videos are watched on any given day. There are 500 hours of video uploaded in 1 minute. And the prestigious site is TED, which we're going to talk about and have a look at. Well, I'm not going to look at, but I'm going to point you in the direction of some excellent videos afterwards. I've done a summary for you in a bit. So the next question is, if video is so good, why is video so good? Video is a great tool for learning, but there are 5 reasons for this. Again, I'm going to put my little pause sign up. And can you think of 5 reasons why using videos from TED or other educational sites like the Khan Academy, which we're going to talk about in a minute, why are they so effective? Why can they be so effective? What characteristics? Okay, so 5 reasons. Okay, that was your pause. Right. First thing about videos is you can pause them. You can watch them in your own time, and that's really important because people work at different paces, and you might need to rewind and learn more from that. The second reason is we can choose a time and place to watch it, whether that's the bus, which isn't perhaps a great idea. Some people are good in the morning, some people are good at night. The third reason, we can learn related knowledge. So I'm watching a video and I realise I don't know something on it. So I think, well, you know what? I need to go off and find some other information and then I will understand that. So it allows you to dip in and out. They can be engaging and funny. They can be very well put together and delivered by people who are good at delivering, John, not necessarily all the time. If you're going to learn a new concept as well, you need to be alone. I mean, if you're in a class and the teacher's gone through something and you're there with your friends and teacher asks you, do you understand? Do you understand? It's very hard for you to take all that in, or take anyone to take all that in and learn that, and it gives you more time to do that. So there are 5 reasons why videos are effective. Okay, so I've watched 4 TED Talks about this topic and about general learning, and I'm going to reference them all and put them on the TED for this video, or I'll perhaps put them in the links below. I'm still learning how to do this. So I'm going to give you a summary very quickly of 4 videos I've watched. The first one was from the founder of the Khan Academy. Brilliant video. And Khan Academy has 1 million users and is totally free, by the way. The first thing he would say is that it's important to understand about mastery. Normal education means you do this lesson, then you do that lesson and that lesson. If you don't understand something from this lesson, you carry on. So the Khan Academy is based on the idea, before you move on, you get 10 out of 10, you master a subject. And that's, he says, is really important. Second thing he says is that test it. How many times, I remember this, some people learn at different rates. So you're in a class, some people learn it, some people don't. They do a test. Some people have got it, some people don't. They do a test. You think, well, they're good, those people are great, they've got it now, they're cleverer than me. That's not the case. And he says time and time and time again, people need more time, and when they do get more time, they often and usually overtake the people who initially you'd have thought were cleverer. So be careful making some of those conclusions, and it probably affects you. So you'll get there in the end. Video allows you to work at your own pace, and I think that's critical. The second one I watched was from a Harvard professor, Keller. Lectures don't work. They did a survey where they did some research where they looked at lectures, mastery lectures, and one-to-one. They found that 50% of people went to a lecture, got the information. 98% of people who got one-to-one got the information and above a certain level. And a mastery lecture has somewhere very, very close to 98%. That's where there are engaging activities in it. It's not a traditional lecture, if you like. So the conclusion she makes: give people computers, give people access to Wi-Fi. It should be gas, electricity, water, and Wi-Fi. Interestingly, one of the political parties at the last election put that forward and got panned for it. And now we're in lockdown. Do people now believe that having free Wi-Fi for everyone would make education more accessible? They probably do. They probably do. Third video was from Professor Novak. He worked for or alongside the Khan Academy, and he says traditional lectures don't work, and he gives a funny example from history. Videos should be interactive. You should stop them, a bit like I did earlier, and they should be short, no more than 10 minutes. 6 minutes is Khan Academy, and he says they do 2 minutes. So this one is getting a bit long now. The fourth is a Nisha Kalabitha. And he says output is more important than input. You learn something, you have to use it. You have to go out there and try it, teach it, talk about it or whatever, else you will not get the concept. And he thinks that's critical. And what he does with his memory and remembering numbers is truly incredible. So the links to all these TED talks, the 4 TED talks I've talked about, will be on this slide. Use video, interact with video, try the Khan Academy, try TED Talks, they're brilliant, and let's learn while we're in lockdown.